Here are 4 main reasons why the keto diet sucks and why you shouldn't do it from a health and fitness coach. Number 1 is even if you succeed with the keto diet by successfully getting into a calorie deficit, when you eventually go back to eating carbs, you're going to gain back a bunch of water weight, which is going to be super discouraging. Number 2 is you can't have a cheat meal or a slip up because the second you binge on carbs, you're going to gain 10 pounds of water weight. And if you're in the middle of the diet and that happens, you're going to feel like you ruined the diet. Number 3 is even if you lose weight at a relatively aggressive pace of 10 pounds every single month, even if you only need to lose 20 pounds, that means 2 months on the diet. And if you ever try to do keto for even a single week, it sucks. Imagine 8 weeks of having to grind through avoiding all your favorite foods and carbs. There's no way that you're going to be able to stick to that if your family likes to eat rice and bread and you have to say no every single family gathering. Not to mention the fact that while you're on keto, your food cravings are going to be even worse for all these carbs and you have a high chance of binging, rebounding, and ending up worse than you even started. Number 4, keto isn't even optimal. Eating carbs are more optimal for fat loss for a couple different reasons. Your energy levels stay high, your mood is better and more stable, your focus and performance at work stays high, you feel better in the gym when you're working out, and the most important part is you get to eat rice and bread every single day while still losing weight if you do this right, which means you're going to enjoy the diet more psychologically in addition to the physiological benefit of having more energy, having a healthier metabolism, and maintaining more muscle mass while you're losing fat. I know all these keto people tell you that the low carb diet is magic, but it's not. You still have to be in an equal calorie deficit to lose the same amount of body fat as you would on carbs, which I've talked about in other videos. The only fast weight loss from keto is water weight, which comes back when you come off. But other than that, the calorie deficit is actually better on carbs because carbs stimulate your metabolism, your thyroid, and give you more energy to burn more calories anyways, and you retain more muscle, and muscle burns calories at rest, which makes it way easier to get the results and keep your results for life and look way better at the end of your fat loss process instead of losing muscle in the process and looking like a skinnier, smaller version of the same shape you were when you started. Keto is going to make you look worse, but doing a proper sustainable calorie deficit that includes plenty of carbs of your favorite foods in moderation is going to be more sustainable and you're going to look way better at the end of the diet. Now you might be wondering, what if I have insulin resistance? What if I have diabetes? Should I avoid carbs to speed up how quickly I reverse that? Well, the good news is even if you eat carbs, as long as you're still in a calorie deficit, your insulin sensitivity is still going to improve, which is even going to fix your diabetes while still eating carbs. And if you eat the right filling complex carb sources in moderation, you're going to have stable blood sugar all day long while you lose body fat, your insulin sensitivity improves, and you have amazing energy levels, and you get to eat rice and bread every single day if you want. But of course, these things need to be eaten in the right amounts, and you can't just be going and downing a bunch of like white sugar and all this other junk processed sugars that you shouldn't be eating in the first place. Stay tuned because I have more videos that I've done previously I'm going to be launching that go deep into the science on this, the solutions, and how to lose weight while eating carbs. And also make sure to share this with somebody who needs to stop following these gimmicky diets like carnivore, keto, all this other stuff, and just learn how to lose weight properly, healthfully, and naturally. And if you're a keto person who got triggered by this video, let me know in the comments. Bonus points if you can justify why Muslims should cut out carbs and how you expect Muslims to be able to sacrifice their favorite foods and never eat rice and bread again. Spoiler alert, you're not even going to be able to convince me to cut out rice and bread, let alone people who have normal lives and who aren't even fitness coaches. The average person enjoys rice and bread, and rightly so. Our bodies are designed to eat carbs. That's why Allah sent down manna wa salwa, so that one of those was the quail, one of those was like a form of like nectar or some sort of a grain. And Allah designed our brains to prefer to run on glucose as opposed to running on ketones. So let's focus on learning how to lose fat while eating carbs that we enjoy and having more optimal cognition, health, muscle, everything else that carbs help us with, while getting superior results to keto. And again, stay tuned for my other videos and check out the ones I've already done that break down the science on this.